Yo, I have a genuine question for all of you, and I want you to take a moment here to listen to this question, and then before watching the rest of the video, go down into the comment section and leave a reply, a genuine reply. Do you watch anime? Do you play anime games? And if you do, or even if you don't, do you know what an otaku is? And do you know what a gyaru is? Genuine question. Leave a comment down below and let me know, yes, you know what one is, or no, you don't know what one is, because right now the internet is in a frenzy over the localization that is happening in Musume. So much so that it's exploded onto Discord, Reddit, Twitter. There are YouTube videos going over it. It is insane. Cygames released a creative approach to localizing the dialects and unique speech of Musume Pretty Derby characters in English. It's apparently a developer conference in Japan that featured a lecture on Musume's English localization this year. The comments are not kind. These are literally just replies to the initial tweet. Majority of these aren't even new tweets. Now let's go over exactly what's happening and what all of this means. The Japanese company Cygames, who are behind Musume, Pretty Derby, Grand Blue Fantasy, Shadowverse, are working with Western localizers to adapt the game to Gen Z. You did hear that correctly, Gen Z. Cygames presented a session on localizing characters' dialects, speech patterns, and personalities. Now, I want to point out Musume is one of the best gacha games out there right now. It's like top 10 easily. Doesn't matter if you like it or not. There's no denying it's a very high quality game that's also very fun. Some characters do not receive a direct translation of their Japanese speech. The localization team creates a different English voice to convey the same personality and social background. For example, and this was one issue that caused a lot of contention in the community, Merry Christmas was changed to Happy Holidays in parts of the English version, despite the Japanese dialogue saying Merry Christmas. And people have proven this by having the characters say their line, and they say Merry Christmasu, which is Merry Christmas. Yet they changed it for the Western version to say Happy Holidays. It says Happy Holidays, even though Merry Christmas is English. Like, that made absolutely no sense to me. Many romantic scenes are also toned down. Mihono Bourbon is another example. In Japanese, she calls a trainer master, while the English version uses trainer. Now, you know, there are various, I think, other terms you could have used here if you didn't necessarily want to have that like master and slave dynamic going. I think you should, because I mean that's literally the translation in English, right? She's saying master. You say master in English. Why would you change it? But they changed it to trainer for whatever reason. Her Japanese voice still says master, even though master, to my knowledge, is an English word. So they decided trainer, even though there's the English word master, was the appropriate translation to take, creating a noticeable difference. So not only are they saying Merry Christmas in English, but also master in English, but the localization team decided now we want to change it. The localization team explains that some cultural concepts are difficult to communicate directly to Western audiences. Yes, saying Merry Christmas is difficult to communicate directly to a Western audience because nobody in the West celebrates Christmas. Now, nobody knows what a master is either, or what a slave is, or a disciple is, or no. So they seek English equivalents to convey the character's intended image rather than literally translating the terminology, which is just ridiculous. Here's a prime example, and this is one that's actually been repeatedly circulated among the internet. The character says, the plain translation, oh, okay, oh, I'm in trouble now. And then the new localized version says, okie dokie, oh, I'm in the soup. Why? Why on earth is that a thing? That's not what they're saying. That's not what they're saying. I'm sorry. Over here is creating authenticity. Yes, that is what they're claiming. Unlike otaku culture, gyaru culture is not well known outside of Japan. I feel like a lot of people that watch anime or play anime games know what a gyaru is, which is, again, why I asked you guys at the beginning of the video. We found a parallel culture whose expressions could convey Daitako Hilio's chaotic, fun personality, Gen Z. Yes, they want to convert what she's saying into Gen Z. I am unsure of how to accurately describe how I feel. So let me go ahead here and just Google this. Gen Z translator. The fact that this is even a website boggles me. I am very upset by what is going on, and I cannot begin to express how deeply I want it to change. Translate to Gen Z. Not me being literally so unwell over this whole situation. Skull emoji. Like, I cannot even put in a word how much I need this to change. FR, for real, for real. The delusion of it all is just giving chronically online. I'm not getting the biggest ick from the vibes right now. Bestie, this is not it. I need a full plot twist, and I need it now. No cap. This is living in my head rent-free, and I am so done. That perfectly summarizes exactly what I'm reading. Yo, they literally ran it through a translator. Oh my god, that's wild. That's wild. They believe that people don't understand what gyaru are outside of the otaku fandom. Yep, that's it. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. Pay close attention to people that make anime content that haven't talked about it when Musume localization. It's likely they are corporate that are getting paid to be silent on real issues of butchering Japanese culture. You'll never guess what they skillfully translated gyaru to. This stuff is just disgustingly embarrassing at this point. Changing Merry Christmas to Happy Holidays and various other examples of censorship in your localization. Fire your whole localization team and get proper translators. This is incredible. Localizers should be fired and blacklisted from all creative related positions. Nobody wants this. Also, I was just editing the video when another tweet popped up in my feed. Look at this. That's a great idea. Why not go even further and make it a pretty rainbow curry? Change to don't hate, let her cook. Let her cook. As opposed to that's a great idea. Are you for real? Why is this a thing? This is, again, this is blown up all over social media. Everywhere you go, it's just people are livid, absolutely livid that they are ruining the global version of the game. They're ruining the localization by taking culture and just ruining it. Absolutely ruining it. There's nothing accurate about translating gyaru to Gen Z. Like, a gyaru is someone with colored hair, the colored fingernails, the you know, more darker skin. That's very different. That's focused on like beauty standards, non-traditional beauty standards in Japan. I think the closest comparison to that globally, like in the Western market, would be a Valley Girl. I think that would be as accurate as a comparison you could make. Not a random ass Gen Zer using this slang. Like, come on, this is not what you do. This is ruining the game, and everyone knows it. Take a minute, look at your community, look at what they're saying. None of them want this. Please, for the love of God, you can fix this before it's too late. Don't let your culture end up being memed and changed to fit the whatever Western agenda that they are pushing. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.